Howdy ho, campers. It's time for some MIG action. I haven't had this one out for a long time. So, here we go. This is a cam dax, like circa, I don't know, early 2000s. They were originally gas powered or glow, and back in the day when you wound your own motors and monkeyed around with them, and that's what I did. So it's got a little original motor with an upgraded speed control, of course. And it is easy to fly. Not particularly fast. Super maneuverable. Doesn't have great vertical, but this thing weighs like nothing. It's EPS foam. The motor is like really small, so it's running an old wattage fan, which isn't an unpleasant screeching sound. It moves it out okay. It's actually a good slope soarer too, believe it or not. I don't know how it performed as a gasser, honestly. I never saw one fly. This has literally, I don't know, like, if you can imagine, I've had it since 2005, no, 2002. Everything's like before I got married, so. Anyways, you get the idea. It's old, still does really well. And it's a miser. It's running on a 3-cell 2200. I could probably put a 4-cell in it, but I don't remember the winding I did for the motor. I think I put 11 turns, making it like a 2900. So I guess it would take 4 cells, but balance is perfect with a 3-cell 2200. Doesn't have landing gear, so it's got some of the 3M polycarbonate on the bottom of it, and it's still like barely 12 ounces, and it flies nice and level at a half throttle. There you go. It's relatively windy. That's into the wind. Like I said, it's not a speed demon by any account. It's a cool jet. I don't know that I would invest anymore in a big version of this. because this one's just so fun. It's one of those toss and go. You can, if you wanted to, you could fly it in a relatively small area. As you can see, I'm cutting some pretty sharp corners. And I did, believe it or not, the whole tail actually was, it was a flying tail. So it was on a rocker of sorts, like it was on a fulcrum. And the vertical, horizontal, sorry, that's the timer, they all moved. And what a dumbass design. And it was secured with an elastic band. So it was the only flaw with this whole jet was the dumbass way that they designed this tail. Seriously, it was held on with an elastic band. That being said, there's a servo that rocked it. So I changed it around. I made the tail solid and put elevators on it. And I made another one with a full flying tail, which flies just as good. Did it in the red and white scheme. I like it enough. Just that this one is such a smoothie, and this was on the roster for flight. So this hadn't flown for a long time, well, since the middle of last year. That's about 6 minutes. Bring it in. You're going to love this landing. Ta-da! Dun, 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 dun. It's a pretty cool little jet. Cool. Not cool, it's cool. I'm pretty simple. Made the battery hatch here. There you go. With a cheesy old orange receiver. Cheers, boys.